We just saw two Michigan lacrosse, Zegras, or whatever you want to call them, in the same night. I was at the Ducks game last night and watched a highlight of Bedard's Mitchie during the first intermission. And I was thinking that was probably one of the cleanest Michigans I've seen. Then Zegras scored his 40 minutes later. Bedard's was special for how deceptive and surprising it was, but Zegras's was straight filth. The speed he did that, how smooth the puck rode up his stick, and the fact he did this playing in his first game back since November 7th. Then on top of that, by scoring this goal, he made a Christmas wish come true.
I've been asked what is my Christmas wish this year, and I have said a Michigan or lacrosse or alley-oop or anything you'll give us. Can you deliver, Z?
I'm gonna try. That's all I can do.
He certainly did try. Almost like he was trying to show off for someone in the stands. Z's already looking back to his old self, obviously offensively, but his much improved defense that he showed at the beginning of the season was still there. Everyone says how overrated Z is, but if anyone watches the Ducks consistently, you would know how much Zegras means to this team. It's no coincidence they went on a massive losing spree when he got hurt, which came to find out he was playing injured before that, which explained his lack of points. He makes things easier for everyone, helps with the breakouts, and causes havoc on the forecheck, not to mention the good vibes. But back to the Mitchies. The fact that we're debating who had the better Mitchie on the same night is unreal. The first time it's ever happened, and I have a feeling it won't be the last. So who do you think did the best? Let us know in the comments down below. Bedard and Zegras also had the same result, as both of their teams would lose, but that's not new for Ducks and Hawks fans. The Ducks were coming off their worst game of the season, and how did they come out? Looking very much like that same team from last game, going down 2-0 in the first, as Bjorkstrand and Dunn would get the goals. Then in the second, the Ducks would get a 4-minute power play for high sticking on Sylv, which the refs reviewed, because you can't give the penalties to the Ducks, but they were overruled by Toronto, thankfully. The Ducks would capitalize on the first one, as Toronto lets it absolutely rip from just inside the dots. Unfortunately, they couldn't get another one in the remainder of the penalty, but they did generate some chances. This gave the Ducks momentum, but they just couldn't get another one. In the third, would have a filthy goal himself, and then Z would answer with his NHL record third Michigan goal. Unfortunately, it was too little too late, as the Ducks would drop this one 3-2. I saw lots of people saying the Ducks deserved a better fate than what they got, and I disagree. The Ducks played a much better game than the last one, which really isn't saying too much. They outshot the Kraken 34-22, but I don't think that was really indicative of the game. It felt like most of the Ducks shots came from the outside. They still had trouble breaking out of the D zone and had trouble creating any consistent pressure in the offensive zone, other than on the power play when they could get it set up. The power play looked so much better with Z on it, and then we also got Jamie back on the #1 power play. He was walking the blue line, and that first unit had tons of offensive zone time, but didn't produce that many shots. So with Jamie back on the power play, meaning Minty was off it, and you would think that would mean he would go on power play #2, but no, we get to enjoy some Fowler wristers from the blue line for a little bit longer. I want to shout out Frank the Tank for his game tonight. He was reunited with Mick T on the second line, and it's amazing how much better McTavish makes him. Toronto was aggressive, laying the body, and blocking shots. He blocked 2 shots back-to-back and continued playing. He was one of the best forwards on the ice. Let's hope the chemistry of that line continues after the holiday break on Wednesday the 27th at 7 p.m. versus the Golden Knights. We also got some Ducks injury news. The Swedish leaks about Carlson's injury have been confirmed by the Ducks. He suffered a sprained right MCL last game and is expected to be out 4 to 6 weeks. This is great news considering how the injury looked, and I was thinking it might have been season ending. The Ducks have been cautious with Leo so far, and I expect they will continue to be, so I really wouldn't expect Leo to be back until after the All-Star break. Hopefully we can expect Gudas back a little earlier, as he sustained a lower body injury late last game and will be reevaluated after the break. That will do it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and join our Discord in the link down below. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for watching, and go Ducks!
I gotta say thank you for delivering my Christmas wish.
Anything for you.